Welcome everyone, this is Mark Sparky95 here, and here is some things you should know before you buy Farm Simulator 2017 for the consoles, or basically Xbox, meaning Xbox One or PS4. Things you should know, some things to be aware of. So on the PC you can get, if your PC is high enough performance, you can get real lights, which is basically your beacons will reflect on nearby buildings, on nearby machinery, anywhere. It'll basically just be this big white beacon. Well, that's not on the consoles version. We've just got the standard beacons from Farm Simulator 15. I'm not sure if this is probably PC wide as well, but the biggest combine does not fit on this trailer. It'll fit lengthwise, but not widthwise. This is just too narrow. What else is there to go over? Yes. If you've got any farm simulators for the old farm simulators for the PC, mods in this are slightly different. The only mods you can get on the consoles are official mods, so they have to be approved by Giant Software. So there won't be any money making, like money mods, different strip mods, because Sony sort of restricted the strip mods, and so basically there won't be anything where mods will be super cheap or super expensive. They'll all be the same, and I doubt there'll be any fun mods. There might be, but I think it's just official mods, reskins basically, that sort of thing. Now, there was another thing to cover. Yeah, and this is just in general things you should know. Let's just teleport it. So this is the lizard pickup road. This is the start. But one thing to be aware of, see, once you put it into the workshop, and put the upgraded engine on it, it can be quite uncontrollable and gets up to speeds quite quick. So don't judge this by its cover. If you want control, use a tractor. This is just pure speed. And turning, especially with trailers, can be issues. Also to be aware of, see the conveyors? The conveyor belts is these ones here. This is the only one that can pick them up from the ground. None of these can do that. These are basically just transport ones. Once they're up on this conveyor, it'll then transfer onto this one or this one. This one is for potatoes and sugar beets only. At the current moment, the tree method glitch, or tree method money making method, is currently, it's harder than it was on Farm Simulator 15. But the best way to make money quick, and this is the legit way, is to do missions. The missions can range from 5 minutes to half an hour, of the ones I've seen, up to maybe about an hour. And that will probably minimum of 5,000 if you get a time bonus, and I've heard people getting up to about 80,000 for the longer ones. plus and that was a time bonus. Um, so I'd say if that's a time bonus, I'd say 160,000 for the long ones. So it's if you want to make money, do the missions. That is a legit way. The other way would be to sell your crops. Sell all the crops, then buy whatever tractor you want. If you're like the young ones like me or younger, and want the fastest way to earn money, since you're probably skint at home, um, basically just sell everything. Sell everything, then buy whatever you want. That's my way of doing it. There was a few things to mention, but I've lost track of them. Yeah, out of my experience with them, I've just do not use that's the other thing. Yeah, leasing. It is expensive, but it's also cheaper than what you get, but it can still be quite expensive. If you have the money to lease, but don't have if but you don't want to keep it, you can just lease it for like for the skid steer. It's about 7,000 or 64,000 to buy. So basically, leasing it is 10%. Put it that way. That's a simple way to do it. The initial cost for leasing is about 10% of the original price. And these are just this is all the mods you can see here. When on the console, not sure on the PC, but when you download the mods on the PS4 and Xbox One, under it'll come up mod. There's no separate section. It is just all in the one place. Thanks for watching. I know this has been a quick sort of bit of what you might need to know um, for the PS4. This is another thing I've noticed this happen a few times now where the game just freezes for a couple of seconds. This is a multiplayer game, but I'm not sure if that's the cause of it because no one's actually joined. Have they? No. But we're here actually. These are the game settings on your PS4 and Xbox One menus. You have the time scale here, which you basically just flick up to whatever you want. Traffic, you can have it on or off. Dirt, you can change how fast you want your tractors to get dirty. It can be off, slow, normal, or fast. I have on fast. Automatic engine start. Basically, when you get in the tractor, the engine basically turns itself on. But I think with this off, when you exit out the tractor, the engine will stay on. That's something similar with that. And these are basically see when you have hired workers, when like they're seeding, they'll charge more. Like there will be more cost to the hired workers because they also have to buy the seeds, the fertilizer, the slurry, the manure, the fuel, whatever. And there's your fuel usage default or low. You also have the plant growth fast, plant withering off, and here's the periodic plowing required off. This is basically where you have to, I think it was, you had to plow your fields like every 5 harvests, and the amount of fertilizer states as how many times you have to fertilize it to increase the harvest yield. And these are just the general settings. You have the radio. Radio is only for You only have 4 stations: rock, country, electro. I think there was another one. Oh, I can't remember that one. I know there's 4. Uh, there, Togo radio. Rock, pop, electro, so we'll go back into the start menu. The volume. This is an important thing. If you're talking to friends, doing videos or anything on the PS4 especially, turn the volume master down. The characters are loud. Because in the stream earlier, when I had it up, I found it difficult to talk with the loudness of it, and I couldn't actually hear myself. This might be different if you don't have a headset in, but still it can be quite loud. It also has colorblind mode, money unit. I have it on, although I'm Scottish, I have it on dollar because it's American map. Because that just makes sense to me. You have measuring units, can be changed between kilometers and miles. Interactive zone markers, and that's basically drop off places and all that, like for the wood and everything. Radio range, you can have it set for in the vehicle, so it's like a car radio sort of and tractor radio, or always, which would be like an MP3 player in your pocket, some sort of radio sort of thing. Reset vehicle camera. It remembers the camera position per vehicle once you exit. I think that's on. Okay. That's why it's off. Dynamic vehicle cameras. The vehicle camera will stay horizontal to the world. Invert Y, look, basically inverts the Y-axis. Switch to trains. Basically, when you switch left or right, you can jump in the trains automatically. Volume master, vehicle volume, environmental volume, radio volume, self-explanatory. This is all your pigs, animals. I don't have any yet. Finances. Well, since we're basically rich, we can pay this back. Get that out of hands. And this is basically the fluctuating market. And this is the map here. This is the last thing I've got to say. See, when you reset your vehicle, it will go back to the store, not your farm. That's just a word of warning. If you're wanting to quickly move your vehicles up to your farm, that can't happen. The only way to move your farms up to the farm is to drive them up or put them on the back of a low loader. That's what watching everyone. This has been Mark Sparky95, and I'll see you in this video. And if you've liked this sort of video as well, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thanks everyone.